I used to lie awake at night, tossing and turning, feeling stuck in my own mind. For years, I thought that changing who I was meant making big, complicated plans or waiting for a huge breakthrough. But the truth is, what you do before bed can literally reset your brain and help you wake up feeling like a different person. If someone told me that just a few calming minutes at night would rewire my thoughts, boost my mood, and make me more productive the next day, I would have laughed. Yet here I am, sharing this because it transformed me in ways I never expected. Stick with me because what I'm about to share will change your relationship with sleep and yourself, starting tonight. The first thing I want to tell you is this: your last thoughts before sleep are like planting seeds in your subconscious garden. I remember nights where the last thing I thought about was everything I screwed up that day, my mind racing over mistakes, regrets, and worries. It felt like I was giving my brain a never-ending to-do list of stress and negativity. The moment that changed everything was when I realized that if I fed my mind with peaceful, supportive thoughts instead, I could wake up more energized and hopeful. At first, I tried simple affirmations like, "I did my best today," or "Tomorrow is a new chance," but I kept falling back into that spiral of anxious thoughts. What made the difference was turning those affirmations into a little ritual, something to look forward to, not just repeat robotically. I started writing down one thing I appreciated about myself before bed. It was awkward and felt weird at first, but over weeks, I noticed my mood shifted subtly. Scientific studies show that gratitude rewires brain pathways to increase positive emotions, reducing anxiety and depression. Think of it like watering the good plants in your mental garden so they can grow strong, crowding out the weeds. Try this now, tonight before your head hits the pillow. Write down something you like about yourself, no matter how small. Make it specific, like, "I handled a tough conversation well today," or "I made someone smile." This simple act creates a powerful mindset shift overnight. The crazy part is how quickly this practice influences your self-image. After about 2 weeks of bedtime gratitude, I noticed my self-doubt grew quieter, and mornings became moments of calm instead of panic. Another thing that helped wake me up as a different person was shifting my relationship with my phone and screens before sleep. I used to scroll mindlessly through social media for hours, convincing myself it helped me relax. But the reality was brutal. Blue light from screens messes with melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. I felt groggy, irritable, and unmotivated every morning. Everything changed when I set an alarm for 1 hour before bed to put my phone away and read physical book or listen to calming music instead. I resisted that boundary hard because I thought I'd miss out on news or messages. But what I gained was far more valuable: deeper sleep and clearer mornings. According to sleep researchers, reducing screen time before bed improves both the quantity and quality of sleep, allowing your brain to consolidate memories and repair itself. If you want to try this, start with just 30 minutes before bedtime to disconnect from your devices. Replace scrolling with something soothing: reading, journaling, or meditation. Imagine your brain like a smartphone needing to recharge properly, not just being plugged in but actually powering down. The result: I woke up feeling like my mind was less cluttered, and my focus was sharper. My energy skyrocketed in subtle but undeniable ways, like sunlight breaking through clouds. I also discovered the power of breathwork before bed, something so simple yet so profound. When I struggled with anxiety, my heart raced and my thoughts spiraled at night, making sleep feel unreachable. The moment that shifted everything was when I stumbled upon a breathing technique called the 4-7-8 method. Inhale quietly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7, then exhale slowly through your mouth for 8. At first it felt strange, like forcing my breath didn't come naturally. But I persisted, telling myself that if it eased just some of my tension, it was worth it. Within minutes, I felt my body relax, a wave of calm washing over my shoulders and jaw that I hadn't realized were so tight. Over time, this breathing pattern became my signal to my nervous system that it was time to shut down and rest. One study showed that breathwork can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for rest and digestion, lowering heart rate and blood pressure. Try this now. Lie down, close your eyes, and take the 4-7-8 breath cycle 3 times as you settle in bed. Notice how your body softens and your worries feel lighter. Another bedtime habit that changed me profoundly was setting a tiny intention for the next day. I used to wake up overwhelmed, like I was thrown into a tsunami of tasks and decisions before I even had coffee. The key was to reduce that mental chaos by deciding on one meaningful thing I wanted to achieve tomorrow, not a to-do list, just one goal or feeling I wanted to invite. The crazy part, this intention didn't turn my next day perfect, but it created a kind of beacon in my mind that anchored me when distractions and doubts crept in. It was like having a gentle reminder to steer back to what mattered most. I encourage you to try this too. Before you close your eyes tonight, pick one intention for the day ahead. It could be anything: I will practice kindness, I will finish that project, or I will pause when stressed. Write it down or say it aloud. The power lies in this simple act of commitment. Lastly, I want to talk about the importance of forgiving yourself before sleep. I used to replay failures and embarrassments on repeat, punishing myself long after the moment had passed. I believed this self-criticism motivated me to improve, but instead, it only drained my energy and poisoned my sleep. The moment I decided to offer myself compassion instead changed everything. I started saying to myself, I'm human. I made a mistake and it's okay to move on. At first, it felt awkward and weak, as if I was letting myself off the hook too easily. But letting go of that burden lightened my heart, and the quality of my sleep improved dramatically. Research backs this up too. Self-compassion aligns with better emotional resilience and lower stress levels. Ending your day with forgiveness is like clearing your emotional cache so you can wake up with a fresh start. Try this tonight. Think of something that's been bothering you, and gently tell yourself you forgive the mistake or imperfection. You are worthy of rest and renewal. So here's the truth. The way you approach bedtime isn't just about falling asleep. It's about rewiring your brain, calming your mind, and preparing a fertile ground for a better you to grow while you rest. I'm not saying it's magic for me. It took weeks of practicing these habits before noticing profound change. But every small step added up. Tonight, choose one of these to try. Gratitude journaling, limiting screen time, breathwork, setting an intention, or self-forgiveness. Pick the one that feels easiest or most meaningful. The challenge is to be consistent and gentle with yourself. As you build this new nighttime ritual, what's the one thing you think will help you become a different person by morning? Leave a comment. I want to hear from you. And if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, because I'm here to share simple, honest tools that help us all grow a little bit every day.